Game 3. For those of you who aren't familiar with these players, RedAlert won the last 2 games versus Chompy in this best of 5, but RedAlert also won the last tournament. Chompy has also been in the top 3 of the last 4 tournaments, winning 2 of them. So we have, as far as scReddit Open players go, we've got the best of the best here, playing here in the round of 4. So, kind of see what's going on now. So Chompy is going to spawn on the right-hand side, and we've got RedAlert spawning on the left-hand topish side. I guess that's 12 and 2, but whatever you want to call it. So moving right along here. This is good. I got to say, RedAlert is surprising me. He had a winning strategy in the first game with his 5 racks Reaper build, and then he just went straight into just basically a Hellion rush with potential for Hellion drops with reactored Hellions, and just went straight into it, and won with that too. So he just changed it up completely and won just as quickly, or even way quicker, I would say. So I'll be interested to see what he's going to do this time, because the pressure's kind of off of him. Granted, he has to win this game to win, but he's got a little bit of leeway. And Chompy, on the other hand, has got to be digging through his playbook right now, trying to figure out what he can actually do to keep up with RedAlert at this point. So we'll see. Typically, this map has got a lot of leeway. Zerg can very freely get that open expansion. I think Chompy's 14 hatch build last game really came back to bite him, because he ended up just getting rushed really hard and having trouble defending against it. So we've got a 12 barracks going up here for RedAlert, nice and aggressive. He should be getting gas up somewhere halfway through that if he's going to be going for the gas build again. And there goes his gas. So we'll see what's going on new here. Early gas, 14, and a 14 pool as well. So this is your standard kind of, he's even got that extractor up way earlier than I would expect. So this is, it'll go well into speedlings and roaches for sure. Good scouting going on by this SCV here from RedAlert. He doesn't see any sort of an expo yet. Again, I'd be surprised, but he's probably just going to go for a later expo. Either get it before he starts getting Zerglings or shortly thereafter. Meanwhile, not varying from this single Marine, and of course the Overlord knows what's going on. He's getting the heck out of there pretty fast. Just going to kind of move to a more neutral kind of obs position here. Nice fast command center. And not much going on here, so I'd like to take this downtime once again to hang out with this breakdancing SCV and give the shout-outs once again to Feargorm and to Stevesy, both mods at the StarCraft subreddit at reddit.com, who do a fantastic job setting this stuff up. We've got some good games going here. So, this little drone is contemplating, thinking, should I fight this crazy breakdancing SCV? Or should I cut my losses and go home and just mine some minerals? We'll see what's going on. And he just walks away. Look at that. No conflict whatsoever. Apparently they had a staring contest. He won. That was the end of the game. They had an agreement ahead of time. They rock, scissors, paper for it and said, fine, we won't even fight. Whatever, though. These little backstabbing Zerglings will take care of it. Enough of the narrative. Same exact build. We got a factory going up. We've got the reactor going up. A couple of Marines just kind of guarding the fort. And we're going to see Hellions. So, without a doubt, Hellions coming. Might even just see medevac Hellion drops, which is one of the more brutal things that I've seen early game, because he's perfectly set up to do that. This poor SCV is doing a pretty good job, frankly, against a bunch of non-upgraded Lings. Meanwhile, Chompy's got his speed going up here, and we got to see what he's going to do for tech, because he's got really no indications of tech so far. The Marines doing a good job, and that SCV actually survived. Good job there. So here's the tech lab once again. So now we're set up. Look at that Q going too. He's just all set up. He wants 4 Hellions right out of the bat, and we've got a perfect setup here for Marauders and Marines and that sort of stuff. And he'll expand on that in a little bit here. But really, the Hellions are going to do the job. Eventually, I'd like to see him get a starport up here, maybe start doing Hellion drops, because that can be ridiculous. This long attack path here is kind of hard for these Hellions because they have to deal with Lings all the way across, like we're about to see. But frankly, Hellions don't give a crap about a bunch of Lings, especially when properly microed. So we got a little teeny weeny little Maynard going on here. Again, this has been an ongoing complaint of mine, is that a lot of Zerg players just can't really afford to take the true 50% Maynard swap and just like get that second econ pumping instantly. Instead, they just, they give a token transference and, 4 of them over. But that, in my mind, is him acknowledging the fact. Now, why Banelings? I have no idea why he's doing that. But that, in my mind, is him acknowledging the fact that he's going to lose those drones. And so he's kind of already setting himself up to lose them. Banelings against Hellions? What are you smoking? This is not going to go well. Okay, thank you for proving me wrong. I love it when players do that. You see that as soon as I make the call, he instantly just falsifies my claim. That was a perfect surround. He killed 4 Hellions with a handful of Zerglings and did it at point-blank range. Way to go, Chompy. I take back all of my doubts in you. You maintain your rank in my heart as #1 Zerg player for scReddit Open. That is until Navi does something awesome as well. Moving right along, not varying at all, and here we go. This is what I was talking about. Oh no, that's actually just a single Viking. Well, that's cool too, because guess what? You can be really annoying with that single Viking. I totally wanted to see a Medivac out of there, but no. Okay, go and kill 2 or 3 Overlords. That's pretty annoying. Sure, why the hell not? Toasting some Zerglings. Fighting over the control of this tower. Not a lot going on here. More Zerglings. Don't know why he went with the Banelings though. What sort of instinct kicked in that said I need Banelings right now? I'm not sure where that came from. I haven't even seen very much, frankly, for anything. He's just all Hellions at this point and a single Viking. There's the expansion taken off again, already upgraded, so he can start calling in some more mules. And look at this single Zergling here. I didn't even notice that. Just chilling up there, waiting to see what's going on. Gonna be pretty annoying, actually, as soon as these guys get in. Now this is a nice little main exchange, and I'm missing out on some more toasting action down here. These Lings are being super aggressive, though. Look at that. They're really trying for those surrounds, and yeah, it's so close. I mean, really, these guys are just trading. And there we have it. Single Overlord, really just getting singled out here by this Viking. 1 kill, 2 kills for this Viking. Now this Viking is already paid for himself. Got the bunkers, we got the... I wonder how much that little Zergling did over here, because these guys look a little bit damaged. Would like to see this mule getting used a little sooner, but, you know, he's focusing on lots of Hellions. We got the tech lab going up. Could we be going into Banshees? Nice little flexible opening here. And what the hell happened to that Viking? Let's see him do something here. And we got more toasting action going on, and there just aren't enough Lings this time. There just are not enough Lings to be able to... Oh, and there they are. Thank you, Chompy, once again for, you know, restoring my faith in your ability to manage these situations and not be swayed by my crappy commentaries. So, it's a really tough fight, though. I mean, both players are just slugging away at each other, losing lots of units. I would love to see this Viking just kind of maneuver around a little bit. I mean, now that there's a queen here, it's kind of annoying, but there's definitely something he could be doing. So for those of you just tuning in, our viewers keep going up and up and up, but I am Harlequin, and I am your commentator for today, and you are watching the scReddit Open number 6. This is Game 3 between RedAlert and Chompy, both perfect, awesome Zerg and Terran players for scReddit Open tournaments. Both of them have won before, and this is Game 3 with RedAlert being up 2-0. So this is like everything's on the line right now. Chompy has to win this game. Look at how many Hellions that is. And those Zerglings are doing such a good job, but oh boy, they take so much casualties. They sort of mutually counter each other. And there we go. Finally, we're seeing a single Mutalisk come out. I don't have my production tab up. I apologize. And we both thought the same thing at the exact same time. Oh, this Mutalisk probably need a production tab up. And at the same time, though, you can see that this Viking is doing a good job, but we also have the Thor coming up right now. And that Thor is going to make it really hard for him to do anything in his base. But we'll see. We got towers up in all the right spots already. Towers up by the bunkers, towers up by the mineral lines, towers up by this mineral line, 3 towers, and a Thor, and a second Thor on the way. So suddenly we're in anti-Mutalisk territory here. Really doing some good damage, though. He's going to have to get away from that. He's going to have to get away from the Thors. He's kind of, don't fight, get out of there, just go. Sorry. Must maintain my... professional composure here. Anyhow, so now we have the Thor moving out into a defensive position while we have the Mutalisk working on a strategic retreat. So let's see what we got going on here. So more vehicle weapons going up. Infernal Pre-Igniter going up. So we've got some hardcore Thor, Hellion kind of builds going on. Infestation Pit is nice. Infestors are sometimes undervalued as a counter for Hellions. I mean, they're not exactly a counter, but if you can get some fungal growth off on a ball of Hellions, it really ups the advantage for the Zerglings quite a bit.